Why hello there, fellow bartenders, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ale and Tale Tavern. Episode 5, Scaling Up Our Tavern Operations. Oh boy. And while I was out hunting, tavern backed up. But what is really nice about having your first two helpers is you're not glued to the tavern, allowing you to actually make progress elsewhere. But then you come back and you're like, oh crap. The farm fields were already fertilized, so I don't need to do that. What are we missing? We're missing some steaks. We're missing a whole lot of ale and beer. So, ale, beer. Missing only one porridge, though. Everyone's ordering ale. I'm gonna need more boar steaks. Let's make a full batch of 5. Oh, I didn't need this porridge. Whatever, I'll put it here. It'll get grabbed and eaten at some point. Maybe even by me, because you can just cook for yourself. You don't need to eat apples to heal. You can eat whatever. We are completely out of booze. Crap. Ale barrel. And I need to grab more water. And then here, we'll start a new brew for hops. What are we missing? We're missing booze. Okay, I think it might not be unreasonable if we can't catch up to close down briefly, but for now, it's okay. Because we're getting ale now. Sales back in. We have 1, 2, 3 beer already on the tables, so should be okay. Did I feed my chickens? Not yet. They don't starve, so it's fine. They just don't procreate without food. Or lay eggs, for that matter. So, hops. I need more water. And then we'll have the beer brewed. So 3 ales. So yeah, I definitely need beer. Beer. I'm missing a corn. Alright, I think we're missing some beer. I'm missing a... Oh no, there's the mug. The helper had it. Beer and beer. Perfect. Okay, we caught back up. The other thing is your cleaner helper. Make sure to check their inventory periodically, because they will be collecting apple cores that people discard on the ground. And if you don't check their inventory, they can fill up of apple cores, as you can see. And once they're full of apple cores, they will not have the ability to like pick other stuff up off the ground, because you will have filled them up with apple cores. Okay, barley to the farm. I'm doing that now. So Walking over, stick barley in the feeder, and return to the cow.
Hello, cow.
Hey, ya.
Look, it really works. I don't fully understand the mechanism, but 2 animals become 3. Now I have a lot of happy animals.
Happy until someone thinks of eating them.
Of course. Until then, I surround them with utmost care. I read them stories, sing songs, feed them. Well, and then, yeah.
And how do you sleep at night?
Usually on a full stomach.
Happy for ya, but not wholeheartedly.
I have to do something to make life better for my animals.
Perhaps I know how. There are hornets around here. Nasty little things that make life miserable. Find and destroy their nests.
Oh, I can do that. My axe is always with me. Unless I forgot to buy it.
You won't get out of here alive with just an axe. You will need fire.
Burn them. Burn them with fire for my tasty animals.
You are all kindness.
See you later, cow. I gotta go.
Okay, so now that we have a paddock with chickens, I can pick up eggs, and we just unlocked the ability to serve boiled eggs and to buy a auto dishwasher. So I'm going to buy the auto dishwasher because screw washing by hand. And we can also save up for a chicken coop, which makes I'm going to close the tavern. The chicken coop allows us to collect eggs better. Also, we grew our tavern again. So it got really, really, really dirty briefly because we unlocked a new section. This area over here. And it included a bunch of broken barrels, which the cleaner owl can't do anything about. Because obviously you need an axe to do it. But now we're back to normal. So I'm going to get through the backlog of, you know what? Actually, no, screw this. No, I'm done doing this by hand. So put the auto dishwasher down right here. Load a bucket up, and then all the dirty mugs. I'm gonna be a jerk. I'm gonna drop on the ground, and the helper will just clean up for me. Cause yeah. That's what you're paid to do. And then this old dishwasher I'll sell to the merchant. Because it's full refunds. I'm just going to prep the garden bed for the next batch of stuff. Probably I'll grow corn. So I'm going to sow it for corn, because I did just do a giant batch of barley. So stands to reason corn will be next. After I finish helping out the cow with the burnt nests and torches, and then the one other task that comes thereafter, I'll have you guys vote on what I work on. Whether I get work on the tavern, work on some side quests, you know, that kind of stuff. Pull my whole load out. Crunch. It did.
Greetings, travelers.
So, sell the old dishwasher for a full refund, which is glorious. Buy a torch. I'm going to need one of those. I'm going to buy an extra axe because I might want one of those. And then corn seeds. Okay. Corn's all down. So now with the auto dishwasher, you still have to fill it with water. And it's one water per dish cleaned. But now, I don't actually have to manually wash my own dishes, which is great. Cuts down a lot of the labor of restocking stuff. Which means that even though I'm about to go on a quest to go kill the hornets, I'm actually going to open the bar because, like, I'd rather have a little bit of money trickling in than not. Oh, kill spitting spiders. Okay, copy that. And then let's grab a whole bunch of apples so that I can heal myself. So we're heading over to burn... Oh, I have a quest to kill one more board, too. We're heading over to go kill hornets and burn their nests. And that quest is done. Making some good money. So I haven't actually been using the torch until now. Would have been helped at night to be able to see something or stuff. There are areas of the game where it's particularly dark, specifically in like dungeons where you really need a light source. Or one of the dungeons. There's like 2 types. Alright. What we need to do is go kill hornets and burn their nests. Now, technically speaking, the killing the hornets is not actually actively part of the quest. So I'm just gonna be burning their nests instead. And like avoiding the hornets. And yeah, I'm causing some issues here with the map filling up with hornets, but whatever. It's all fine. I'll just keep dodging. So that's 2 nests down, 2 to go. Because I don't have any quests to kill hornets, so like, I'm not gonna bother. And the fire, like, does damage over time to the nests, which is why I'm bouncing between 2. Boy, am I really pissing them off. If only it was this easy to get rid of hornets nests in real life. My god, is it difficult. Spray them with poison, burn them, smoke them, doesn't really matter, they'll just come back. Alright, there we go. That's all 4 torched. Done and done. Turn to the cow. I didn't even manage to get stung.
Greetings, traveler.
Moo?
Check back, and now there's 4.
Hello, cow.
Oh, the hornets left you alive.
All good. Just a few extra holes.
Happy for you.
Listen, cow. You've done so much for me. You're so warm to me, just like my dad, even though I'm an orphan.
Looks like childhood was happy.
I want to thank you by cooking a dish of your choice.
All right. I've always wanted to try a sweet cupcake.
Great. It will be the sweetest cupcake of your life.
As long as it's not the last one in my life.
Cow's like, no burgers, please. Oh boy. Y'all ordering a whole lot of stuff. Jeez. Alright. Well, let's go make a cupcake for the cow. So in order to do that, we are going to need to get an oven. I don't have the right equipment for that just yet. But before even that, I want to make sure that we have the food and booze and everything that customers want. I've been leaving the owls on duty, but yeah, they're gonna need some help. So let's make a batch of 3 steaks, because that's all the boar meat I have. We are completely out of corn. And someone's waiting on corn. So let's queue up another corn. And then it's not unreasonable to start working, now that I have a paddock full of chickens, egg and egg-based recipes in it, into the mix. Because the higher level recipes will net me more experience and more gold. So continuing to make like boiled corn and essentially just barley gruel is ceases to be all that efficient for leveling up. If I continue it for too long. Now, offering a variety is smart. Because the wider variety that you have, the more experience and pay you'll get for that variety. But, you know, we want to mix it up eventually. Guys, stop ordering the boar steaks. You're gonna be out of boar in a second here. Alright, there we go. So, mostly restocked. We're missing 1 corn on the shelf. But apart from that, yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the oven for the cupcakes now. To be able to make a cupcake for the cow. So over to the shop, we go to furniture, we go to the oven, buy. And then while we're at it, I'm gonna buy 2 chests. Because we're almost out of space for 1. So in this room, I'm gonna put the... Actually, I'll put it over here. Have it stick through the roof. Like it's a proper chimney. And label as eggs. I'm gonna put my eggs in there. So, cupcake. I only want to make the 1. So it's water, barley, eggs, and honey. And I'm already out of eggs. I've got plenty of barley, pretty low on corn, so I'm gonna need to probably plant corn again soon. And let's also put our honey in here too. Eggs and honey. And here's the cupcake for the cow. And then this is also gonna be like another miscellaneous. For now, or mushrooms. Let's just put all the mushrooms in there. So we got miscellaneous and mushrooms.
Moo? Hello, cow. Here's a delicious cupcake for you.
Thank you. It's a dream come true.
Have a nice snack.
And now we have the Banner of Abundance. 30% chance to harvest double meat from domestic animals. So I'm not going to bother. You can only have 2 active banners at once. And I don't have any recipes that call for chicken. So I'm not going to bother with that banner at the moment. Because, like, I'm not culling my chickens for any reason. At least not yet. Alright, I was just helping out the cleaner, but obviously it can manage. Okay. So I think what I want to do now is temporarily close the tavern once the last of the patrons leave, and then reassess the recipes that I make on a daily basis. I do think Grills are going to be very difficult for me to continually offer, because grilled stuff, the boar and the frog, I have to hunt for, and keeping that in stock is going to be very difficult going forwards, because I don't have a ton of time to go, like, kill some boar while I'm, like, managing a tavern. But incorporating the boiled eggs and cupcakes into the everyday is not unreasonable. But I'd like to lay out the... actually, you know what? Let's not even start that cook. Let's waste that cook. Because I'm going to be able to move this stuff around if they're not queued up. So get out. We're remodeling. So at the moment I'm level 8. And what I'd like to do is... Here's what I want on the menu. No longer we're going to offer fried boar steak, but we will offer boiled chicken eggs and cupcakes on the daily menu. So for stovepots, we have 3. We have none on the grill. We have cupcakes, beer, and ale. Which means we're going to have the grill for other reasons that I'll get into later on. But we're going to put the grill aside because it's not part of the, like, the daily requirements. And then I'm going to move these stoves around a little bit. Just to condense things. So this is still going to be... we're still going to offer the gruel, but I want to have the chests vertical so I save room. And I'm going to put barley and hops in this chest. Because this chest is going to be for porridge. The barley porridge. But also, I'll have hops in here because it's next to my brewery. So it saves me some trouble. Where to go, honey? I'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, right as I walk away. I'm just gonna eat the fried boar steak. And you can load dishes up manually. Over here we got beer. We got the corn and the barley. And then down here we have nothing. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to pull one of these beer mugs for... you know what? I'll just drink it, even though it's going to make me drunk. Waste not, want not. Gotta have a little break here or there. Oh, and we're back to normal. Cool. Because I am not able to unlock serving tables yet, we're gonna have to make do if I'm auto-serving with the 16 slots that we start with. So we've got 3 beer, 1, 2, 3, and 3 ale. So these rest of these mugs I'm actually just going to put away in the miscellaneous for now. And then I'll put half of these plates away as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing another grill, or not a grill, another stovetop. for the eggs. And I'll put this stovetop in here, right across from the oven, because this is where I'm going to boil the eggs. So boiled eggs is very much like corn, where you got to boil the water first and then do the eggs. And I don't actually have enough eggs to do a batch the size that I had queued up, so let's come out to the paddock and collect some eggs. And I don't have enough yet. Smart. And the other thing I'm going to do is, let's queue up 2 cupcakes, and then talk about renewable honey as well. So I need 2 more eggs to do that. Let's go grab the barley. And here's 2 cupcakes. So at what level? I'll just put this down for now and call this boar and frog. If we end up getting boar meat or frog legs, we'll put it in there for the grill. If. Alright, so here's 2 cupcakes to be served. And they don't require plates. That's important to note, right? I didn't actually do any plating. So I forget what level you unlock beehives, but I'll check on that just right now.
Greetings, traveler.
So furniture. We unlock beehives at 9. I'm currently level 8. So I will be hitting 9 pretty soon. So let's reopen the tavern. And then level up to level 9. So the current priority right now, self-imposed, is to level up to 9 and then populate some skeps. So I only have right now 2 eggs to offer up. Or, sorry, 2 cupcakes to offer up. I'm grabbing eggs, I'm getting mixed up. 2 cupcakes to offer up to customers. So once I'm out of those 2 cupcakes, I'm gonna have to pull them from the menu, but the intention is to keep them on the menu eventually long term, because they are a moneymaker. I just hope no one asks for boiled eggs. Okay, none of them are asking for boiled eggs just yet. Good. Because I don't have any. Yet. One more egg. Thank you, chickens. And the chicken coop is like a large structure where all your eggs will be laid in the coop, making it a lot easier to manage. And there we go. Boiled eggs. Perfect. And I'm almost out of beer, so let's start another barley wort for beer. So I don't think I have any hops. It's not in my misc. Oh no, it is in my misc. It was misplaced. So here's the last beer that hopefully you're not asking for. Nope, I guess you didn't. That's good. I have no idea why I'm bossing dirty plates. Force of habit, I suppose. I got help for that now. Alright, what are we missing? We're missing an ale. We're missing a corn and 2 beer. Which is gonna have to brew. So if you take a look at the menu, I get like 115 gold for a cupcake and like 30 for a porridge. So the more complex the food, the more bang for the buck I get, which is why I really want to incorporate cupcakes and even like the eggs, the boiled eggs are pretty good items on the menu. I'll show you that in just a second. Oh. So for the stuff that is on the grill top or the stove top, I get like 3 times, or compared to barley porridge, right? Like 8 times the experience and almost twice the money for just eggs, which is why it's really smart to continually readjust your menu items to be, you know, the most profitable or most rewarding. What am I missing? I'm missing... Oh, right. These are extra bowls. Beer. And ale. Okay, so now I need to make another ale. I didn't keep up with that. We're missing... Uh-oh, we're running out of ale. Missing the corn. Waiting on the bowl. It actually is not a terrible idea to just have, like, bowls sitting in the... Like, having extra here, so I know where to grab them when I'm trying to restock. So I'll keep these bowls that I have on me in rotation, and maybe even at some point buy extra mugs to keep them stocked. So instead of, because there are plate and mug holders, but I'd rather just like draw off of the auto dishwasher. It's just easier, in my opinion. That way I only have to look in one spot for them, not multiple. And that was the last ale I had. But I'm about to make more. There we go. Alright, stocked. Okay. I need to pull cupcakes from the menu now. Because those 2 ordered cupcakes, and I only have 2. So I know I'll have 0 cupcakes until I level up to 9 and start populating a skip. And then that one's ordering corn, so I might as well... I'll just serve it to him myself. Because my server was backed up. Which means, for now, these extra spots, which were for cupcakes, I'll just fill for eggs. Oh, there we go. Timer level 9. So press, grape juice barrel, and grape seeds. I'm going to close the tavern. Because I think one of the other things I got in leveling up, and I'm going to want to serve grape juice as well, is I should have a beehive. Okay, a 2k money. But if I hunt some stuff, if I hunt some wolves and boar and spitting spiders, I will be able to afford it. Oh, oops, I almost hit her. Well, you can't actually hurt them with an axe, but... I was in the process of, like, attacking her with one. Right, we need a beer. Oh, crap, that was ale. Whatever. Ale. Beer. And we are stocked. Cool. Alright, let's kill boar. Or actually, I'm going to take a minute and plant some grapes that on a fertilized field. I broke my hoe. That's right. So that we can start to take advantage of grapes too, because it's not going to cost me too much to buy hoe and some grape seeds. Won't set me back too far. And I'll just, I just stocked everything, so I'll just leave the tavern open for now. I'm not too worried. My waiter and cleaner should be able to keep that running for a bit. And the merchant already has yet another, like, sort of main quest line to offer. I actually really... it almost sounds like a complaint. I really do like the pacing of everything, because you're just constantly being introduced to new things. Which is fun, allowing you to sort of have the tavern that you want. Oh, and you ordered, I think you're the first to... No, you didn't order eggs. Okay, time to go hunting. Before I get too distracted. So we're looking for 2 wolves and 4 boar, I think. And then spitting spiders at night. Or wolf. And now that I've said that aloud, I'm not going to be able to find any. That's just how it works. We need about 1,000 more to be able to buy a skep. And then a little bit more than that to be able to buy the net that lets us catch bees for the skep. There's a boar. So in this biome, the swamp biome, is where you would find toads for toad lakes. If I intended to stock up to sell. And there's another boar, deep in the swamp. I'm surprised I actually don't find... I'm not seeing a lot of toads in here. Oh, where are they? I think that's a boar over there. Oh, more boar. I honestly don't know where the toads are. I'm glad I don't have a quest for toad legs. That'd be frustrating. Oh, there they are. A visitor passed by, no places to sit. See, either we have 4 people sitting, or a bunch of drunk people that need to get ejected by yours truly. One of the issues, and you can obviously avoid that by adjusting your menu and not offering any alcoholic beverages. So if you do want to have a tavern, which is kind of more set and forget, you can absolutely adjust your menu to accommodate for that. Because the helpers will never be a bouncer. But there are plenty of non-alcoholic drinks to serve. So, although it would be very difficult to play a run where you never serve any alcohol, it is in fact possible. Because there's apple juice, there's grape juice, there's carrot juice, Maybe just those 3? That I can think of? Yeah, I think just those 3 for the non-alcoholics. But still, I mean, that's not bad. There we go! Grapes! I'll harvest them later. I don't have an active quest for that at the moment. And we did get boar and frog leg. And then more mushrooms. Yep, okay. I kind of predicted this. Bunch of drunks. I shouldn't have taken that all. What else are we missing? 2 porridge. And then 2 more beer. Okay, we're mostly restocked. There's not really a good reason not to have, like, barley wort queued up if you are serving either ale or beer, because you're going to need probably both. And I'm out of water. So once I've managed this, I'll go back out and start hunting again for the remaining funds we need. And also I need to grind up some eggs for, where's my bowls? There's one. Grind up some eggs, too. Getting close to the 2K mark, though. It does pick up, like, it doesn't actually take that long until you're making money hand over fist and can start investing it in, aesthetics and stuff like that. Like, it really doesn't stay a resource grind for very long. Alright, I think everything's been prepped. So, spitting spiders and wolves. Ideally wolves, because that's a lot of money. There's also more orders on the board. I might as well check them if they're kill quests. Yep, zombies and bears. Okay. And that should be a lot of money, because zombies and bears are no, not too much money. But they're classified as, like, at least bears are more difficult. Now, there's not... I mean, I could be pillaging the orc camps and stealing their stuff. The reason I haven't been doing that is a lot of the times you'll get, like, a lot of junk that you won't... Or not junk, but, like, stuff you won't immediately have use for. And then it will fill up, like, chests and the like. So I've not been doing it... I have spitting spider quests. Yep, okay. I've not been doing it mostly because I don't want, to have to just keep buying more and more chests to store stuff in. Oh god, this is bad. It's not a good combination. So, if you're wondering what a death looks like, I have 5 HP. Challenge accepted. My character is too dumb to die. As I said, too dumb to die. Thank you for tuning in to Ale and Tale Tavern, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions or feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow patrons.